Welcome back to Women in Focus. Our woman in focus today is Anu Arora. Anu, your full name is?
Anupama.
What a lovely name.
Yes.
What does it mean?
It means unique, incomparable. Benazir.
Benazir. Isn't
has
that
the
fantastic?
same meaning as Anupama.
Anupama. Okay, fantastic.
One of its own.
So,
Kind.
it is.
Yes, it is.
It is. So, mom and dad named you Anupama, and you've got two other sisters. It's very interesting to see that an Indian family that has just 3 daughters.
I must say that in the times when girl child is questioned, frowned upon, not welcomed in the family, I belong to a family, and I'm very proud to say this, who has welcomed girls, who have loved them tremendously, and we have grown up to be this confident, this assertive because of our parents and my grandparents for that matter.
Isn't that interesting?
It is.
Many people don't realize that, and there is a general persona out there that girls are not that preferred in the Indian households.
Yes, it does exist, and it does exist quite a lot. I wouldn't say that, just a 5 or 10%, no. But I think I am that blessed 5%.
Yes.
Where, we have been brought up equally like boys. We've never, been made to feel that you're a girl or, looked down on something. If I wanted to play a particular sport, I was allowed to do that. I was into acting. I used to do theater. If I'm having late nights just because I'm acting out, there've been times when I'm, coming back at 2 in the morning. My dad was always supportive of the fact.
So there was confidence.
There was. There was.
They had trust in you.
I think the biggest factor is trust.
Yeah.
And I say this to all the parents, that you have to trust your children. You have to trust your upbringing. You have to trust the values you have imbibed in them.
So as a growing up in Delhi, then life, you said, was totally different. So
it was. The first challenge we had to face was a financial challenge.
Right.
And my dad being a technical radar consultant, coming back to Delhi, and that's when reality check. The reality hits you.
Yeah.
That this isn't the life we were hoping it would be.
Yeah.
But then I think we all took it in our stride.
Right.
I remember growing up, even as a teenager, I used to teach small students, in the neighborhood,
right,
and get some money so that I could support myself. So when I started when I went to university, I started teaching, and I was also doing theater. So that was the time I stopped taking any kind of financial support from my father, thinking that, I think I'm going to do it on my own. The second challenge was when we were traveling in the, the public transits.
Right.
And eve teasing.
Yeah. Oh. Men
was
over there,
very, very prominent.
Yeah.
And, that was something, there are certain things in your life you feel very, very strongly about, right?
There was
I
one
think
of
a
them.
female child, domestic violence, eve teasing, dowry. These are the things I really feel very strongly about. I might sound like a feminist because these are all related to women, but I do feel it very strongly. Feminist. I am, kind of, I guess, yes. And, I remember when I was growing up, I couldn't bear it that any girl, is teased upon or somebody.
So would you beat up the guy?
I would beat them up.
No kidding.
No kidding.
And you've done that?
I have done that. I used to, we used to have this when I was in grade 10. We had a dissection box, and I had a needle, and I used to carry it, whatever you call it, whether you call it self-defense.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't let anybody, touch me or any other woman in front of me, any other girl in front of me.
And you would just poke them?
I would poke them.
And so did you?
I have slapped. I have poked.
So would you get into a fist fight?
I did.
And when you came home, how were you treated by mom and dad?
My dad was always scared of me. No, he was scared not of me. He was scared for me.
Yes.
Because of the, the kind of things, the kind of incidences that used to happen.
Right.
Because I categorically remember this one particular incident where a girl had fought a guy making advances towards her. And then that guy, because he wanted to take a revenge on her, he poured acid on her face. And so my dad was always scared of the fact that, you just go a bit too far.
Yeah.
Yes, you're tomboy. We understand your passion. We understand your, conflict. We understand, but, just, be careful because the world out is, is indecent.
Being a tomboy and then parents wanting you to get married, because all Indian parents want their daughters to get married.
Yeah.
Was that an issue in the house?
It was a big issue
Yeah.
because I think I was not prepared mentally to get married
Yes.
and settle down.
Yes.
And they did not stop me from being professionally qualified or anything. They just let me do. I wanted to do my chartered accountancy. They supported me. I used to go on down out on audits and everything. They used to support me. But yes, there came a time because with 3 girls, I was the oldest one, and the society pressure and everything. I think it's a natural progression too.
Yes.
Right. So he did want me to get married, and I wasn't ready. So there was a kind of a cold war in the family for almost 2-3 years.
No kidding.
No kidding. And then there came a point of time I said, you know what?
Okay,
What
I'll
the hell?
get
We
married.
have to do it. Let's do it.
Okay,
So
and then, so how did you meet your husband then?
it's quite strange because
Yeah.
nobody expected that out of me because they thought that I would fall in love and get married, or, because I was so confident and, I knew my way and wanted to do my own thing. But we got married with the advertisement in a matrimonial column in newspaper. And we both are very different from each other,
Yes.
as 2 people can be.
Yes.
But I am extremely happy that I made that decision because what I am today,
Yes.
there's a lot of contribution goes from my husband, because the confidence, I think when you become accomplished, it's
Yeah.
because you have people who are
Around
supportive
you
and
yeah, that's
he
right.
the biggest thing is that he has always let me be myself.
And that is
And
very
he
important.
is not insecure. He is happy for me.
Yes.
Always. He's always encouraged me.
I want to take you to your, moving from India, getting married, moving from India and coming to Canada, because that happened about what, 10 years ago?
Almost 14 years ago.
14 years
Yeah.
ago. Let's take a short break and we'll be right back.
Sure.
Anu Arora is our woman in focus today. Don't go away. We'll be right back.